And on the mound for Washington in this one, Miles Michaelis. About to get started here. Shohei OHTANI up to the dish.
Hitter, number 17, Shohei OHTANI.
That one ripped, but foul.
First pitch, 405.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Up the middle. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that back. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Freddie Freeman at the plate singing. He's a player who's patient, precise, and always productive.
Yeah, and it's rare.
Mookie on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Man at second. Rips one to right. Wood takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting fifth, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Outside.
Nope. Outside.
And that's ball 2. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now a 1-0 ball. Back in Washington, D.C. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Right fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Glasnow making his first start of the year, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
1-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup, they're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing.
Ball, that's too high.
Inside.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone. Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that's ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That
Ball.
one misses, and the count's even at 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Nothing doing. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Cole Henry.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Max Muncy at the dish. Big time power. Fouled off. He was late. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Center field. 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder.
1 out man at first. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Gus Varland up and loosening in the pen. Waldichuk, a left-hander, also throwing. Foul ball there. Next one just misses. And the count now even up. To the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 9th, second baseman Alex.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now he steps out as time is granted. One out. Runners at first and second. To the right side, Nunez. Wide throw, and it gets away. The tag, and he's out. But a run does score on the error. Here's OHTANI. Doubled leading off the ball game. They came around to score the first run of the game.
Ball, that's out.
Man at second.
Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man on second, two down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the second. Up now for Washington, Brady House. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
High inside.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That clips the corner.
Slayer. Middle outside.
And a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low
Field
inside.
two. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And here is Nasim Nunez.
Nope, that's
Bunting
foul.
for a hit. And that's a foul ball.
Slayer. Middle outside. Overhand curve. Low
2 down, nobody on. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. After 2, we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Gus Varland.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Mookie to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, here is Freddie Freeman. Line drive, base hit. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Will Smith to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Rips that one to right. And he makes the catch. Throw over to first.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Swing and a bouncer. Handles, throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. Inning over, but the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now back here at Nationals Park. Set for the bottom of the third. Jorbeat B-Boss digging in for the Nationals.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
High outside.
Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out.
That's
I'm
out.
impressed with what we're seeing here.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Sinker. Low outside.
1-1 now. Right there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Struck him out without a swing. Down to the last out for the Nationals. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. And he lays down a bunt.
No,
and it
foul
goes
ball.
just
Overhand
foul.
curve. Low inside.
The Nationals down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.